We all know Mega Zard X could be a problem by soft banishing mons, but 1,000+ damage? What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Now, today's episode is going to be rather short. We only have 2 matches that I do want to show you. And just like before, if you want to skip straight to the action, just look in the description below. The timestamps will be there. But the first match is going to be featuring Mega Zard hitting for over 1,000 damage. And the second match is going to be featuring a 1v none? Or maybe a wait win. But anyway, before we get into that, we have some things to discuss. We have some boosters to open up. We have a Sparkle booster. Hopefully I can get the shiny. I don't even know what it was. Just hopefully we can get the shiny. I think it was Vaporeon. I don't even remember. We can talk about the conclusion of the team match event, which Team Jolteon, after day 1, no, I think it was, yeah, after day 1, we were in first. I was like, oh, cool, I might be getting some Carmonite. But after the final results, we're about to find out that we took last. And how bad? Damn. That was... I mean, it's not terrible, but still pretty bad, and there are still things that we need to address, devs. The matchmaking is absolute garbage. Like, I think I played 20 matches, and I think like 6 or 7 of my matches were people under 3K. And then I got some matches where people were 3.9, and I was just like, okay, man, we need to address this issue. How will we do it? I'm not sure. I don't know what the algorithm is, but I think it needs to be addressed. So let's open up these boosters, and I do want to talk about what's going to be going on until we get the Queen's Cup. And I didn't get the EX Cube. I forgot to get the EX Cube. I was like 1,300 points. I was 700 away. So let's just start with the Sparkle. Let's get the hype over. Shiny. It is... Okay, so it's an uncommon. So we're definitely not going to get the Shiny because the EVs are rare, or the evolutions are rare. So... that's unfortunate, but we do have 2 Carmonite boosters. We're looking for that 50 Carmonite. That would be nice. Oricorio. Man, I haven't seen Oricorios. 5. 5. All right, this one I'm predicting it's going to be 20. Another 5. Another 5. All right, so what I wanted to talk about before we get into those matches is what the events are going to be coming up for the remainder of this month. So if we go to the desktop and we take a look at Pokemon, here is the layout for September. We already had our Dragon Gym. We already had our team match event, which ended today or yesterday night. Today. The Queen's Cup starts on the 27th of September. We have 10 days. What are we going to be doing for 10 days? Like, I wouldn't imagine them bringing back another gym. I don't know what we're going to do. What are we going to be doing for 10 days? I want to know, because they got to have some sort of filler in there. I don't think they should just have 10 days of nothingness until the Queen's Cup. So unless the Queen Cups come early, I have no idea what we're going to be doing or seeing. But enough of that. Let's jump into these 2 matches. They are actually very exciting. I'm really excited to show you guys these. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back with the first match, and this comes from the homie Kate. I believe it was Kate who sent me this on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description below. But it looks like he's going up against a player who is under 3K, and they have an interesting grass deck. I mean, they have the Lurantis, like, okay, those are nice. Rowlet, Grovyle, nice. You have the Mega Sceptile. But he has also, he's got the grass tree, but he has the Phantom, man. I haven't seen Phantom run in a long time, and I actually missed the Phantom. They were actually a problem back in the day. But Kate here is rocking the Zard. He's got the Full Hill, Zard X, Altered, Lucario, 2 Mega Teachings, Meteoric Teachings, and the Dragon Sphere. And let's just watch this match, okay? Just watch. So he's gonna be super aggressive with the Zard. The opponent knows that he has 3 MP, so he's going to cover up goal, and Kate's going to take this opportunity. He's going to Mega Zard X. Dude, think how dangerous Mega Zard X would be if it can move 3 figures, but he's going after the Rowlet. Get the Black Draft. See you later. Soft Banish. 7 turns. And then the opponent is going to X attack here with the other Lurantis, trying to get that damage buff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bright Flame hit for a whopping 15 times, doing 1070 damage. Absolutely insane. Also gets banished. And this time it's only going to hit 4 times. But this one is not soft banish. Now this is the most clutch Mega Zard X ever because the opponent here is going to double chance. And he's using the Formantis because he's trying to get the Grass Knot. And he gets it the first time, but Zard X comes through and only hits Bright Flame once and absolutely just sweeps the opponent. Like that was one of the more entertaining matches that I've ever seen. Like it wasn't a lot of back and forth, like just stuff like that. If I was the other opponent, it would probably make me want to quit. All right, so let's jump into game number 2, which is from the homeboy Iceman. Iceman's been following me for a long time, aka Kyle Andrews. This is a pretty good match, so let's jump into that. Now, when I first watched this match, he titled it a Great Banish Match. And I'm like, okay, I see the 2 Alterias. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. But this man, the opponent, has 3 Tapu Finis. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be a very interesting game. The opponent here makes, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I would have risked that. He pretty much gives off the re-evolution. I mean, he could have got the water jump and then Iceman would have been in trouble. But unfortunately, the roll did not go in the opponent's favor. So there's 2 evolutions here. And it looks like Iceman's going to be a little defensive here. He's going to bring on the Altaria, protect the goal. He's running the double hacks. I have 2 hacks. I kind of want to rock the Fracture into Haxorus and another Haxorus. I really like what he's doing here. But looks like Kyle here is going to Dragon Sphere. Basically just setting up for his Mega Ray and his Shiny Ray. And the opponent, that was such a great play because he had to cover the goal because Iceman was going for the Fly Cheese and in turn sacked his Tapu Fini. Wait, did the opponent attack there? Or did Kyle attack there? Oh, looks like the opponent attacked. Interesting. I guess he was trying to get the gold into purple. Looks like Kyle's going to attack with the hacks, and like already the opponent is like, he's not in a good position here. But he's not gonna go to the PC. He's gonna take this opportunity. He's gonna de-evolve into regular Kyogre. I'm not sure why Kyle here does the Meteor Teaching, because he doesn't do anything with it. So, ooh. And G, well, no, that's okay. That makes sense. He Meteor Teaching so he can attack the falling. Okay, I get it now. I get it. That makes sense. But unfortunately for Kyle, the opponent does hit the Dazzling Gleam, and you guys all know what Dazzling Gleam does. He has to spin. Shiny Ray has a large gold, and he does in fact get that gold, and he is also KO'd. I think I would have moved up with the Haxorus. This Haxorus, I think I would have moved up instead, but the opponent here is just making all sorts of moves that are just getting himself surrounded. Doesn't have to worry about Kyle, and Kyle here doesn't really have to worry about RNG because there's no RNG in a surround. I can't remember who said that in my comments, but I like that phrase. I think you guys should start using it. This is how you guys should start playing too. There is no RNG in a surround. But unfortunately for Kyle here, the Altaria does roll the, what is it, the Flamethrower, the 70, so he does get KO'd here. I actually thought that the Popio was going to hit the roll there, but he does not. So Kyle's here is going to DC. I like this play. The only problem is the opponent has Tapu Fini. He has 3 Finis, dude. Water decks are so annoying when Fini's on the board. But imagine if you have to deal with 3 Finis. There's like no point in taking the entry points. So now the opponent's going to goal, or not goal block. He's going to take the entry point, or take the goal, I'm sorry, with the Resolute. And like I said, he can just freely bring on the Fini. He attacks and he ponies. There's one. There's one. So as Kyle moves up, the opponent makes an interesting play. I don't... AI? Like, what? What? That was such a weird roll. But the pony. When he hits back-to-back ponies, I was like, that got to be AI. It has to be AI. And with that random swap spot, like, had to be. Completely had to be. I really wanted Kyle to attack that. I was like, dude, just attack him. If he gets 3 ponies in a row, that's going to be absolutely insane. I thought it was going to happen, but he gets the Dazzling Gleam into the miss. 2 ponies, the swap, and the miss right there. Like, I'm like, 100%. 100% AI. It's got to be AI. And fortunately for Kyle, he does have both. He has 2 Mega Altarias, so he can bring these back. So he's going to Mega here. Basically baiting. But, ooh, I was scared for him. I was actually scared for him there. Because if he did win that roll, then he would have to attack with the Shiny Ray. So, I don't know. I don't think it would have been that beneficial. Or it would have, but it would have been... He would have had to rely on RNG. But he gets KO here, and basically it is 2v2. He still has one more Mega, and he does it here. I don't know if I necessarily agree with doing the Mega now, because he's not really... Well, I mean, I guess the Poplio does make the purple go away, but the opponent should... I don't know why the opponent just didn't... Maybe rushing wouldn't have been that great, but he loses the Poplio. And Kyle does not get to bring back his his 2 ray. Wait, did he have 2 rays or 1 ray? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, Haxorus. Yeah, he had a ray and a Haxorus. So basically right there, he wanted to get surrounded, but he could not get surrounded. And now what's really bad about this play is he is now devolved. And when he does get surrounded, he does not bring back his ray. And that was the Altair that had the Dragon Sphere on it. So now his Shiny Ray is 1 MP. And this is what makes it interesting. Now the Altaria hits the Parasong, and I was like, oh my goodness, we're gonna see a 2v1. This is going to be fun. Opponent does not attack. Wait, does he not attack? I don't think he attacked. I think Kyle attacked. So it should be the opponent's turn, right? No, it's Kyle's turn. Okay, so he did attack. And now he has to cover up goal. And now the opponent is hoping to get rid of this Altaria here. And he does not. So, what does Kyle do? Does he attack? Yeah, he attacks the Tabu Fini. He attacks the Fini, who hits the Pawnee Wish. And now it is a 1v1. But the problem is, this Shiny Ray does well against the Kyogre. And Kyle's like, you know what? We're going to take matters to my own hand. He attacks, the opponent gets the large miss, and Kyle gets the break energy. And now it is a 1v none or a wait win. I thought that match was pretty entertaining. I've actually had a match where it was 1v1. And I think they had an Altaria, and I think I had just my Ray. So it was 1 MP, and it was a lot of back and forth near their goal. And I made a huge mistake, and he was able to walk to my goal. And I was pretty salty, and I think I might have punched something. But that was a while ago. It's been a while since I've raged, so but like I said, we're gonna cut the video there. Today's gonna be a really rather short video. What are we gonna do for these next 10 days? I hope they do something. I hope we get a banner or something. I don't know, but I hope we get something. But we're gonna cut it there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.